In spite of the fact that those who were being called were worried, this episode discusses the Bitcoin markets, the events that occurred the night before, my direct messages, my doorbell, and everything else that was happening about it. Concerning the matter, there was no cause for fear or cause for concern. There did not appear to be any significant events that took place if you went to bed at a reasonable hour the night before and woke up this morning. We are looking forward to arriving at the halt and then getting back up to resume our inspection. An attempt was made by XRP to achieve a breakthrough. In all honesty, it gave it a shot. Yesterday I made an attempt, but it was putting up a fight against me because it needed to remain above for the first time. When XRP finally reached the top of the cryptocurrency market, it was the first time in what seemed like decades that it had been there. Although it had lost almost 5% of its value, it was still the most valuable cryptocurrency of the day. However, you are aware of what transpired, despite the fact that we are going to have a good time and talk about that. Bitcoin has managed to ruin it, regarding the ongoing fraud surrounding RLUSD. Without further ado, people, the token was created by someone else. It is not Ripple, and people are putting money in it, which is something that I do not comprehend. While I take a cup of my coffee, let's get started with this event. Relax and take it easy while you get $5,350 for Bitcoin. One day ago, Ethereum was trading at $3,400, a decrease of 1.28% from its previous price, whereas the United States dollar has decreased by 3.62% and the United States dollar has decreased by 3.62% to trade at their respective dollar pegs relative to XRP. It's possible that I'll choose to manage this situation on my own XRP. Someone please help me out. Additionally, I might just pick up a few pals and tell them, listen, where we need to pump this thing up after we have purchased it just a little bit more than 51 cents, which is equivalent to 49.5 cents, is all that is required of us. There was no other way to phrase it than that the market had plunged throughout the course of the previous 24 hours of trading. At the moment, it is down 89%. Despite the fact that I do not intend to be disrespectful to butts, my impression is that there are a great many opportunities for making purchases. Oh my God, there are a great many instances in which individuals can make purchases. There are currently $2 trillion or $359 billion worth of cryptocurrencies on the market. The fact that they have a small stair hole in the middle of the lid is something that you are aware of. Although I haven't completely perfected it, it pulls back and flaps to the side. In spite of the fact that not a lot of people have already done it, that is what needs to be done. For the entirety of the night, I kept a close check on the markets. Because I am exhausted, I propose that we all hold hands and cry together when the price of Bitcoin reaches 60,000. I believe that we ought to just grab on for dear life because we are losing sight of the bull run that we were supposed to enjoy. To this day, I have not been able to disprove my assertion that the year 2024 is the year of Bitcoin. That is all there is to it. The year 2025 is the year of all coins. Despite the fact that Bitcoin has not yet reached a value of $160,000, everyone is making an effort to spread the notion that now is the year of other cryptocurrencies. As a matter of fact, you are free to engage in conflict with me over whatever subject you choose. What do you think about 160,000 Bitcoins? Simply put it in writing. Ensure that it is firmly attached to the refrigerator in the year 2024 when Bitcoin begins to move enormously and consume all of the market liquidity. It is at that point that we begin to observe some of these. Give the outs a chance to run. It seems that many of you are contemplating ripping. The implication that you are making is that I will have to wait an additional 6 months for XRP, XLM, HBAR, or Casper to move. That, however, is not what I am attempting to convey. Should Bitcoin have a rise, it will pull the remaining markets that have experienced an increase. When it comes to your favorite alternative cryptocurrency, I am about to reveal to you the fantastic parabolic move that you have been waiting for. All that is required is for it to be placed on hold. More than half a year away, folks. A wait of 6 months and 5.5 will be required. And certainly there will be price movement and the bull run throughout that time. A parabolic move has not been seen, the bull run has not yet come to an end, and the peak has not yet been reached, has not even begun to have a genuine beginning. The situation is as simple as that. We are currently halfway through the year, and if you are unable to endure it any longer, time is running out. I humbly request that you remove your gaze from the screen, take some time off from social media, and come back to it after a few months have passed. Hello there, how about this? Start a career as a teacher, take a break during the summer, and then come back to work when the pupils go back to school. I am curious about the sound of that. There will be a significant improvement in the state of the markets, but all of us will still be present. These were made available to the RLUSD via xrp+ripple. There are warning signs present in the account that is being issued. It is strongly recommended that you do not become engaged in any frauds. People are posting screenshots of themselves believing that the RLUSD has already been put on the XRP ledger, despite the fact that it has not yet been issued. I am seeing these screenshots when I upload anything publicly. These are fictional tokens that scam artists have produced in an effort to sell those worthless assets through the DEX, or more generally, the first place. I was unable to comprehend the reasons behind your potential interest in purchasing the RLUSD. The ripples that it produces are stablecoins, for those of you who are already familiar with the channel. Because it is linked to the dollar, it is a stablecoin that will never change or fluctuate in value. What is it about it that makes you want to buy it? Furthermore, BDU ought to take action regarding Know Your Customer KYC for those individuals who are acquiring scan tokens because they are being compelled to do so. In spite of the fact that they may have been issued by BIDR or by an account that BDU has allowed, they should be fully aware of this individual and the appropriate action should be done. In spite of this, there will be no consequences resulting from these interactions. Do not be concerned. The only thing that these exchanges care about is collecting your money, freezing it, and making it impossible for you to get it back on and off. However, why are you going to buy a stable in the first place? Currency that will not result in financial gain for you. It is not clear to me why you would want to invest in a stablecoin. This continues to be a mystery to me. Look at the Bitcoin Night Lightning Network. Many people find it upsetting to hear this account. Proceed with your investigation. As soon as I mention that the Bitcoin Lightning Network appears to be like this, people become quite angry with me. Not going to work. The examination, which is not yet ready for us to view, has been seen by us. Transactions from customers were not being processed, and it was failing to charge twice for lines that were extremely long at the grocery store. The length of the wait was ridiculous. Even more specifically, what Bitcoin engineers do you have on staff? To tell you the truth, however, I will. It is not that Salvador is not prepared for Bitcoin, and neither is Bitcoin the failure of Bitcoin developers, you guys, and I do think that is the reason for this. Indeed, we are capable of accomplishing this goal. It is necessary to separate these two things here in the store. As a result of a shift in either value or medium impact, Bitcoin is performing very well as a store of value. The simplicity, quickness, cheap cost, and anonymity of sending money to other people are all factors that contribute to the F-modify property. The fact that Bitcoin is so easy to use is one of the primary reasons why it is experiencing difficulties. Even with the Lightning Network, it is not happening. You are being let down by us, the developers of Bitcoin, who have been failing a lot, but hopefully we can focus on the failure and hopefully they will be able to come up with anything. It is not a good sign whatsoever. My apologies, but this is a very profitable store. This SSC needs to be made more pleasant, and blockchain wants more. Even if there has been a big weekly bear, the total vs XRP continues to appear attractive. With the United States dollar displaying divergence near the historical extremes of the MACD resistance, it is interesting to note that AMACD flip has not occurred since the events that occurred in 2017 and 2021. Completely surpassed, so there you have it. An illustration of the MACD flip historical extreme huge weekly divergence that took place may be found in the chart displayed below. Now people, this is the message that I have been trying to convey to you. Moreover, I will proceed with my sermons. As time goes on, the window of opportunity for you to amass XRP will close. After everything was said and done, we delivered to you Keith's XRP chart as well as this buying zone. When the purchase zone is broken, the buying zone is ready to open up for business. You must refrain from purchasing XRP in the event that the price falls. However, if you choose to return, you will still have the opportunity